Good morning. Jumping right in, I thought you guys would appreciate a garden tour. This is the view as you're coming out my backyard. You'll see my dog walking around in this video. He's been not feeling too good, so I'm keeping a close eye on him. As you can see, there's been a few changes since last year. I'm starting to border some of the sidewalks and the pathways going through the yard, trying to get a more consistent look. You see some yellow cannas, patio area. The black and white rug you see below came from the front porch. I moved that around. I brought out an old antique toolbox and put some petunias in there. Hollyhocks at the back door are doing really good. I had to stake them up this year. But all in all, I have to say I think the backyard's starting to come together. Got some stock in that pot. That's the pink flowers you see right there, and then below that stock I grew from seed. And the butterfly bushes are doing great this year. And there's the back bed that borders the garage. That Spanish moss you see hanging from there is just silk, because there's no way, as hot as it is on the south side of this house, I'd be able to get real Spanish moss to grow. And some pink yarrow that I dug up this year and divided it and just kind of bordered in front of that shrub. My purple petunias are doing pretty good. I think there's only 2 plants in there, and so far I've only fertilized them once. But I think that one I need to rotate it a little bit. It's looking a little... I'll have to pull it down and take a look. It's looking a little sickly. I don't know why one side's looking better than the other. My quick fire hydrangea, I need to give it a little bit of a prune. I kind of limb that up a little bit. Some ajuga I put around the sidewalk pavers so that keep the weeds down. It hasn't really taken off yet. There you see some plumbago down at the bottom with a rogue coneflower, variegated iris, purple plum tree off to the right. There's that rogue coneflower. I think the hydrangeas are pinky winky. I bought a new fire pit ring. There's the birch bed that I like to call it in the middle of the yard. I might like to expand that, but there's no irrigation in there currently, so I'm thinking about getting irrigation out there. So far I've just been planting drought tolerant plants and giving it a hose if we don't get enough rain. And it seems to be working. There's some artichoke, some pink vista, proven winners, bubblegum vista, petunias. Some sedum underneath a purple birch tree, which is my absolute favorite tree. Love this tree. Absolutely love this tree. When I sit on the patio on the other side, it's blocking the view of the two-story neighbors. So, I love that. There's a purple flower. I can't remember the name of it. It's not pincushion. It's something else. My second year artichoke that's now got some heads on it. It's looking really, really good. I'm growing it for the flowers, not for the vegetable. It's a little bit better at the sedum. Planted some drumstick alliums along some of the borders just to see what it would look like. I'm not too keen on it. I love it, but maybe in a different way. So after it blooms, I may be yanking them up and just trying something different next year. There's a viburnum and some Russian sage, and in front of that I planted some corn. I'm trying to mix in some corn throughout some of my garden beds. And there's the dark purple hollyhocks. I need to restake them again because all my hollyhocks are just so heavy. We've been using rebar because anything else I use it's not working. It bends, it breaks. Either I have to tie it to the fence or put some strong hooks in, and I'd really rather not put hooks in everywhere. There's some David Austin roses. These are the yellow ones. I can't remember the name of them. They don't seem to be getting enough sun here, so I think I'm going to move them. I might put them out in the center of the bed. If I do that, they'll probably need some irrigation. There's a magnolia bush, some baptisia, some Montauk daisies, and some bulbs right now that like gladiolus bulbs. Toward that back line right there, you'll see a small line of corn that I planted. What I did was I grew it from seed, and once it sprouted, then I planted it up because I couldn't figure out where I wanted to put it. So I think I'm just going to line it up right next to the drip irrigation. Let's see how it does. In my raised beds, you'll see some Dara that I grew from seed. If I could get the camera to focus on the flower head. Not too good. But I can't wait for that to bloom. You'll see some stock in the background, some sweet peas. And some sunflowers I also started from seed. The scant one is Pro Cut Purple. And you can tell by the amount of rain, I'm just going to dump some of this water out while I'm talking to you, that we've been getting a lot of it. 2 full days of non-stop rain. And plus the scant one, it seemed like the rabbits chopped the heads off of all the purple ones. They didn't touch the white for some reason. Maybe it was just an opportune thing, but I'm going to have to replant those because I definitely want to see some purple sunflowers. My sweet peas are doing great. They're loving this raised bed. The stock is looking good. There's my lithianthus. Again, some sweet peas. Gladiolus. I just used a simple quick trellis right there, and as the flowers fall down, I'm just kind of getting them back up, pulling them up and letting the tendrils wind back up again. I really didn't use any ties or stakes or anything. It just seems to grab onto themselves and make this big bush. But there's my to-do project waiting for me, fire pit. You can see where I started a path to come through here. I think these roses are David Austin. I think they're Mills on the Floss with a butterfly bush in front of it, or a lilac bush. I think it's a lilac bush. Purple plum tree, because I'm a big fan of using a lot of purple foliage. It makes the green foliage look amazing. Just another view of the backyard. Vicious guard dog. I'm trying to sneak up on him. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.